sitting on the couch who has $2 who are in the kitchen of it, somewhere in there. And we just finished interviewing him in the last episode, and he gave us some pretty good details, which we're going to head towards now in our next location, because we found out that there's a Baron's Bar. That's where we're going to head towards, and then after Baron's Bar, we're going to head towards the hobo camp to see if we can find more information on Teresa Terrelson's murderer, because that's the name of the victim that was in the last episode that we investigated. And we also had a witness on the scene that said she witnessed a hobo that could have been the one that killed her, and that's why we have the hobo camp in our location notes. So, but right now we're gonna go to Baron's Bar. That's gonna be the first place we're gonna go to, and then we'll go to the hobo camp after that. So before we get right into this video, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay notified for all of my latest gameplay uploads. And without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? So, we're going to Baron's Bar first. We're going to set that as our destination, and you already know I'm going to give it to my partner, because my partner is going to drive, because he's just chilling in there, so he drives.
Can you drive to this one?
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
KTI Radio reminds you to...
So we're right here at Baron's Bar, huh? Because in the last episode as well, I forgot to mention that we found matches that leads towards this bar. So we want to know if Teresa Terrelson is a regular. So let's go right in.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrelson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Benny Clough, Baron's Bar's tender, huh? So he heard about Teresa Terrelson's death over the radio. So let's see. We got two questions here. Last contact with the victim. Vagrant male suspect. Okay, so let's ask him on the first question. When was the last time she had contact with the victim?
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Around 10:30. Let's see. Before I make any assumptions. Okay, so the servers are up today. Nice. Servers are up today, so that's pretty good. He is not really moving his face. I mean, he's pretty much looking at us straight. He's looking at us straightly. So he doesn't look like he's bluffing. I mean, he is blinking a lot. But usually when people are straight-faced like that, they're not really lying to us. And right now he looks like he's telling the truth. So, because it definitely was late at night when she was like so drunk in her mind. So I think this guy is telling the truth. I don't have to waste an intuition.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Oh, so he wrote down a number of the cab.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Yellow cab 3591. Interesting. Oh, so it added to the question of that yellow cab. Huh, interesting. So let's ask him if he knows any suspects that will want to harm Teresa.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Oh. Just in the last question, he was just like telling me the truth, and now he's not looking at a straight face because he's doing that. He puts his hands back. He's doing those gulps. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. He is definitely not telling the truth on this one. But just to be safe, since I do have the community tab, I want to be safe, so I'm going to use my intuition. Yeah, I kind of figured it was bad cop. Yep. It says go bad cop, so you already know I'm going bad cop here because you already know the community says it, so.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure, I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other men?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Oh, so one of the suspects is actually there at the bar. And then the other guy's a sailor? But why did the witness say in the last episode saying that she saw a hobo that killed her? So do we have 3 different killers? I don't know. There has to be one that has to kill her, so. But let's ask him about the yellow cab 3591.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
I'm looking at his expression closely. He is definitely... he definitely is looking straight again. That last question, he was definitely lying. But let me see him in my notes. Tire tracks, no. I can't really accuse him of anything because he did give us the cab number. But he is looking at us straight, and I don't want to make a mistake here. So, and because he's not pulling, if you see, in that last question, he was having his arms backwards and looking at the other way. But now he's back to looking at a straight face. He is blinking a lot, but it doesn't mean much, and he's not gulping or anything. So, I think he's just telling the truth again. Hopefully he's right.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, bird.
Oh, he's running.
Son of a get away.
This man is running for his life. Oh,
Get after it.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm turning on speed.
Got a ride. Get in and drive.
Oh, we got a ride. Oh, he's taking the truck. So we're taking this guy's car.
You're gonna leave me?
Oh,
Who
man.
knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh,
End this farce.
nope. We got him stuck.
No time to wait, Rusty. Where are you heading?
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Oh, wow. We actually stopped him.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Well, one of those choices is why in the world were you running from us in the first place? So let's ask him about his contact with Teresa Terrelson.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
I'm looking at his face. Nah, oh yeah, he just moved to the right. Look at that, oh my god, he's moving his eyes to the right. Look at him, he's moving his eyes to the right, dude. So this is the easiest question in the world. He's definitely lying, so I'm going back hop here.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
Oh wow. So he was trying to get his way with her when she was drunk. That's something, and the sailor had the same ambition. So let's see if he knows any of the movements of the victim.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor Boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
I'm looking at his face again. Oh yeah, he's lying again. He is definitely lying again because he's moving his eyes to the right. Look at him. Oh my god, like this guy is literally lying, so you already know. You already know I gotta go bad cop here again because I have no other evidence to accuse him, so I gotta go bad cop here.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
We do have a foam well. I was about to say game well. It's around the corner, so we're gonna use that real quick. By the way, what in the world Rusty was gonna do with that Peloton or whatever that was? Was he gonna whack him in the face? I don't know. But yeah, that guy was a liar. That's probably the easiest thing I've gotten so far in this game, man. That's crazy. So let's use the foam well. Oh, let me use it, Colt. Oh, let me use it, Colt.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thank you.
Just been told, look about him.
So we're gonna definitely looks like we're gonna go interview the sailor. It looks like. Let's see. Let's see our locations. Yeah, let's go to Central Station to interview the sailor because we want to know his side to the story. Because like the guy we just arrested literally got into a fight with him and gave him a cheap shot and he ran out. So
Isn't that the cop?
yeah, we're gonna go over there now. So
You know the way. You can drive.
So yeah, you already know my partner's gonna drive back to Central so we can interview the sailor. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Rusty's getting run over. So we're back at Central. We're gonna interview the sailor.
He's in an interview too.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Ah, so this guy is being nervous. He said interview too, which I know it's over here, so let's talk to him.
You know you Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman seen with the victim on the night of the murder. So let's see what. Oh, and he's 24 years old. What was he doing hanging around with an older woman that was married? I don't know, but let's see what his contact is with the victim.
You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
I'm looking at his face. He is moving his eyes. He's moving his eyes around. He's moving so everywhere. He's not being honest. He is definitely not being honest. Because, let me see. I don't have any evidence to accuse him. Yeah, I don't got any evidence to accuse him. So I can tell he's lying right off the bat. Because he's moving his eyes around. He's not looking straight. See, look, he's looking down a little bit. He's not looking straight towards us. So I believe, he just went looking down a little bit more. So I think I got to go bad cop here because he's not looking at us straight face. Hopefully he's right.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. I caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
Got a cab to the Crystal Ballroom. So that's the same cab that the bartender gave us. And this means Teresa Terrelson actually went with the sailor. And so Andrew Bates was telling the truth about him getting cheap shot, and Teresa Terrelson, the victim, took the sailor over him. So let's see what his incident with Bates, because Bates said he cheap shot him. Let's see what he has to say though.
We doing this or what? I got a ship to catch.
Sorry guys, I pressed the button when I was like moving my hands. So yeah, let's see what he has to say about his incident with Bates.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
I'm looking at his eyes again, and he's not looking straight face again. He moved his body up. Oh yeah, look at him. Oh my goodness, he's looking down, lower left. He's looking down, man. He's not being truthful to the incident. We all know he is kind of messed up, but like, dude, you're not telling the truth on this one. So, yeah, look at him. He moved his eyes to the left. So, I gotta hit him with back cop again because I got nothing to accuse him with.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Oh, so that means the hobo could actually be the killer. He can actually be the killer if he has a record. So that means we're going to the hobo camp. The hobo camp is where we're going next.
We ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, I guess we ought.
Yeah, we're going there now. So my partner, you're driving.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrelson picked up?
11K, roger.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic, Terrelson. We need to hold out till the cavalry arrive.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Ooh! Oh, we're gonna fight? Oh, let's fight. Let's go. Oh! Come on, come on. I'm Mayweather. Oh, ooh. I'm Mayweather, homie. Well, I'm throwing strikes. This guy's not fighting back. This guy's not fighting back. My partner started the shootout. Oh, performing the grapple. Oh, cavalry's almost coming. Oh, uppercut.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Man, I gotta say, our partner started the shootout, literally shooting a couple guys, and then we fight.
Toss it, see what you find.
He literally had a shotty ready and just shot one of them, and then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. But now we're gonna definitely investigate this dude's shaft. Let's investigate. Ooh, what is this? Yo, this is actually the victim's purse, it looks like. Investigate further.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Oh, that's the Crystal Ballroom ticket that the sailor mentioned. So this guy is actually going to be our murderer. So it's not the sailor, it's not the husband, it's not the guy in the bar, it's this guy because he has her bag. Oh, this guy is definitely the murderer, all right. There's a photo right here too. Can I pick it up? He mentioned something.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Ah, so he did mention that he was in the military as well. And he has a photo of his military days. Oh, we see. Oh, look at the rope. Oh, let's look at this. Go this down here. Oh, here we go.
Familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Oh yeah, Stuart Ackerman is definitely our killer, man. Because there's blood on this rope. There is definitely blood on this rope, man. Can I get out of this? Okay, yep. Oh yeah, this guy's the killer. Oh, and we got a newspaper over here. Oh, we haven't seen this in a little bit. Missing morphine. Cops say goons fighting dope war. LAPD powerless to stop escalating violence. All right, let's see this scene then.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest?
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon.
They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of Sheldon.
Man, he is definitely desperate. That's what it looks like. Courtney's so desperate he has to ask Jack for help because he gets into trouble with Mickey Cohen and his goons. So that's crazy. So at least we got ourselves another newspaper. How many that we found so far? 6. Okay. So now I think we're all done here. Yep, there's no music playing. So let's go. So now we're going to go interview Stuart Ackerman back at Central. Because he's definitely, to me, he's definitely the murderer, man. Because he had the victim's purse, green purse, and there was the ticket of the Crystal Room Ball that the Navy SEAL guy said. So we're going back to Central. And of course,
behind the wheel.
My partner's driving, man. My partner's driving. If he gets his butt over here. Yep, he's coming. He's coming.
Husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession and we can charge the bum with murder.
I can guarantee right now that the hobo is definitely the killer. Alright, so he said, so I gotta follow my partner. So my partner says he's in this room, so let me see.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly
Stuart Ackerman, the vagrant sighted in the vacancy of Single Hill by the witness, which we do have the witness telling us, which I think the witness, don't know. It's not in the record, but we do have the evidence of the purse. The purse that she had, and then, of course, and the rope, of course. We found the rope, too, so the bow rope. So let's ask him about his motive for the murder.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Oh yeah, he's lying. Look, he's lying. Because we do also have like the purse. The purse was in there, but I can't accuse him with that yet. I can't really accuse him with the purse yet, but you know he's lying because right now this is the motive. And he's moving his eyes around. He's not looking to us straight. I can't really accuse him because I do have the bow rope. Let me see how he reacts if I accuse him. Let me see.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrellson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
Oh, we do have the rope. See, because we found the rope in his shed, and it's the triple braid pattern. So and he said you don't got any proof, and we literally just found it in his shed. So you know what? Good thing I went to accuse because I need to see how he reacted. So I gotta hit him with the bow rope. I gotta hit him with this because that's how we found it in his shed. I gotta hit him with the bow rope.
The system has crippled and blinded you, and you haven't even noticed.
So I should stick with lying then. I should have went back up, but it did show the rope though. It did show the rope, so let's see when is his last contact with the victim.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Okay, so I already know he's lying. Look at him. Oh, look at him. Look at him, because there's tire tracks, but I don't know. I don't know if he can... I don't know if the tire tracks would be lean, but there's also... Oh, there's also boot prints leading from the tire tracks towards the body as well. So... Wait, let me try accuse one more time.
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say?
I mean, they're boot prints, but we don't know what size prints that he has, nor the tire tracks, because he's a hobo. I don't know if he could drive off, or he could have drive off, but there was also tire tracks in the scene too. But he doesn't look like a guy that can drive. So I might just back out here and just go back up.
Personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
So I'm just gonna go back up because I don't know his shoe size, and I don't know if he drives or he can just take the car for himself. So you know what? I'm gonna hit him with back hop. Hopefully he's right.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
I do believe he's the murderer as well, because he had rope, he had the bag, the ticket, everything. So
a man down on his luck I can abide, but a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
wow. Every witness counts, even the cabbie who was among the last to have seen Teresa Terrellson alive. That's crazy. We didn't even interview the cabbie in this episode, but man, 11 out of 14 right. That's actually pretty good. See, I knew the first question. I should have went back up on the first question. I had a feeling too, but I didn't back out because I know I had the chance to back out. So good thing I backed out on that second question because I had no proof of his shoe size or he drove a car with the tire tracks. I had no proof. And like I said, every witness counts, even the cabbie who was among the last to see Teresa Terrellson alive. It didn't really give us that option to interview the cabbie. I wish we did, but everything points to the hobo because the hobo had her purse, the ticket of the crystal ballroom, and the rope to strangle her with. So I still believe he was the killer nonetheless because I don't think a cabbie would have killed her because we would have had no proof of that. So, but yeah, we completed this case. I'm going to wrap up this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video regardless. This was a pretty interesting case. At least the witness from the last video wasn't lying. That this hobo was actually the killer. So, and if you did enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up like button if you enjoy and subscribe for more gameplay videos. It's your boy Big Iz, and I'll see you guys next time.